All right, let's go. Draymond Green last night.
Yeah.
We saw it. We were watching.
Draymond Green. And funny, we were talking about it too a little bit yesterday. But Draymond Green at the end of the game has someone asked him a question.
Do we have this, Rob G, the sound?
Yeah, and this was his response to something. Take a listen.
Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family. And I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
You know what? Draymond, please save it. I'm serious. To take that tack when you swung and hit somebody across the head again, and this is what you've been doing. That's like to put make you feel guilty. I ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all just doing this because I'm black, whatever. The league's 85% black. Nobody else is getting treated like the angry black man but Draymond Green, right? Are you the one who sucker punched your teammate? Are you the guy who stepped on another player's chest and stepped on someone's scrotum? I mean, what are we talking about? And I'm going to make this very clear.
Okay.
I'm not going to put the blame on Steve Kerr and Steph Curry, even though they're enablers. They're enablers because it benefits them. Let him do all this bad stuff, and we benefit. We can still win and get in people's heads and get guys thrown out. Right?
Right.
Draymond ain't putting up no points. He's an important part of that team, but you know what I mean.
Right.
All right, so they're enablers. Remember, he sucker punched a teammate, didn't even get suspended. Remember he came back? He came back because they wanted to make sure he was there for the ring ceremony. Are you kidding me? Had he punched Steph like that, you think he'd have been there for the ring ceremony? Are you? And I'm not even going to blame Draymond Green. This is what you want to be? This is where you think this is where your name and your image and what you want to be long term? And you're getting away with it because your team has won 4 championships. Because if they didn't, he wouldn't be getting away with this same thing. People would look at him totally different.
For sure.
I know everybody, he's going to go to Hall of Fame because they won 4 championships and all that. He should go to the Goon Hall of Fame. And if there isn't one, I'll start it. He'll be the first one. Unanimous. The Goon Hall of Fame. He'll go in before hockey players. This is absolutely ridiculous. And then to have a clutch and try to use, you're trying to paint me as an angry black man. Please. But I'm blaming the players of the NBA. I'm pointing to all of you. You are the reason that Draymond Green continues to do what he does, which is to not play basketball, which is trying to hurt people, maim people, whatever you want to do, stepping on people, knocking up people upside the head, sucker punching people. There's no room for that in professional basketball. Are you serious? This ain't no hard foul or a basketball play, Kelvin.
Yeah.
He lost the ball, and let me just swing up beside the guy's head for extra. It's always extra. It's not the hamburger and the cheese. It's mayo and mustard and peanut butter. He always wants to put extra on it. That's the issue. But I blame the players to allow him to do this over and over and over. Why hasn't someone stopped him? And I'm dead serious. When he's attacked another player, the whole team should go and confront Draymond and push him down or whatever it is and tell him, don't do that to our guys. We will not accept it. You know how baseball polices itself and why they don't have it? Kelvin, if you're a pitcher and you're throwing at somebody,
your guy's
going to get hit. Who's your star? Aaron Judge? You watch and see. I'm going to throw at his ribs. I'm going to throw at his wrist. You hit one of my guys. Players have to police the game. The NBA won't do anything. The Warriors won't do anything. Draymond Green won't do anything. The other players, I can't believe this has gone on for how many years? 15 years? 14 years? Really? Where are the guys? I wish there was a Charles Oakley or an Anthony Mason or the Davis brothers in the NBA. Everybody's soft and friendly. Really?
Yeah. I think what's made it disappointing for me to go on what you're talking about right now is the fact that he gets to do this to any and everybody and never feel the repercussions. He gets to knock out your star. He gets to, remember, he's take a swipe on LeBron and the Kiwis. Yeah. He gets to do all these things, and nobody ever said, next game, telling you now, I'm serving him a 2-piece and a biscuit.
Thank you.
Soon as the ball tips, whop, whop. And then that'd be that.
Did we not see that with Robert Parrish and Bill Laimbeer?
Robert Parrish punched Bill Laimbeer.
He said, I'm tired
of slamming Larry Bird, doing this to McHale. The minute he elbowed him, he tells a story. I told him, watch the Bulls. He told me, shut the blank up.
And he
Okay. And Robert Parrish served him up. Dr. J served up Larry Bird. My point is that happened when folks felt like they needed to be. Now, here's a couple things I want to say about this. Number one, Draymond Green is absolutely right, which is what makes this perplexing. Here's what I mean. He is smart. He is a very well-thought-out person. He's very articulate. Anytime you hear him outside of on the court, you're like, man, this guy really knows business. He knows basketball. He's got it well put together, speaks about social issues, talks about family, which is why this is more perplexing that he doesn't get why folks are concerned about what we see on the court versus the guy who we see and hear in press conferences or in podcasts. There's a difference between the two. Also this, you're one of one. You're the only one doing this. There's literally no one else putting Rudy Gobert in a headlock. There's literally no one else stepping on Sabonis.
That headlock was ridiculous.
You literally put Rudy Gobert in a WWE sleeper hold.
And for no reason.
For no reason. And like you ran into it. He wasn't the one. You ran to him, grabbed him and said, oh yeah, go to sleep, go night-night. And you do step on Sabonis and you slap this person. You make it obvious. You're not disguising a bunch of other guys who are doing this, and this is just the era of the league. You're one of one. There's literally not a single other person.
There's no fights going on. Like this league is
Brooks
soft.
is the only other person who can be an antagonizer, but he's not as physical as this. His is more annoying. His is more getting in your face. His is more clapping in your face. That kind of thing. You're literally stomping, stepping, punching, choking out people. And here's one other point that upsets me about this. Rob Parker, you know this. There are still things that are happening in this country to black people that are not right. There are still things that we go through that are not correct. There's still challenges, still plight, still burdens, yet we persevere. And for him to use that in an instance where he literally is created the thing is bothersome. He's too smart and he knows better. And maybe he was in the heat. Maybe he was mad in the moment, frustrated, and that's not exactly what he meant, and he'll come out. But he is too smart to know you have created this because you literally are the only one in the NBA doing this. Literally, there's no one else doing this. And this is you putting extra stuff on things, extra sauce on, flailing, slapping people in the face, and it tied into the angry black man. I don't like that because there is a person right now, there's a black man, there's a black woman on their job who are dealing with microaggressions, who are going through things, and are scared to speak up because they don't want to be perceived as a what? The angry black man or black woman. Real issues.
And you're
not
here you are right,
not on the national stage, punching, stepping, choking people, and then being perplexed while folks are like, man, and nobody's calling you an angry black man. What they're saying is, you're doing too much on the court.
Why are you so aggressive with people? Why are you continually trying to hurt people?
And
what?
And that's my thing. This is literally problematic to the tune of it's hurt your team, to where they were excited just the second half a couple of games ago. They were excited that he calmed down. Literally, Steve Kerr was like, we're great that he controlled himself. So the idea now that people are trying to paint you as something, no, they're painting you what you are in a current era of basketball. If this was circa 1988, you'd be perfectly fine. You fit right in. If this was circa 1994 and you were a Knick, you were a Piston, you were a Miami Heat player, you would fit right in.
That's not where we are.
We're in 2025 and you're the only one doing this literally, so it's obvious to see. You stand out. So it's not like we're just putting you, you're literally the only one doing this regularly, whether it be regular season, playoffs, finals, you've done it all. And that's what people are calling you about. Now, I can't speak to what allegedly a fan might have said. If a fan called him something, he's frustrated at a fan. That's between the fan.
I'm talking about what happened last night.
We're talking about the text. We're talking about the multiple texts. We're talking about the fact, again, during a couple of games ago, they stole the ball from you in half court. You flared your arm, punched them in the face. These are the things that we're talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with you black. Because if you were white, give you an example. Grayson Allen. What did we say about Grayson Allen? Dirty. Bush
Dirty.
League. What's going on? Because he was tripping people. He was elbowing people. He was doing stuff in college.
We called him out.
We called him out. So Draymond is too smart to try to make this a black thing because I know I've been through stuff. You've been through stuff.
Was that the angry black man when he sucker punched his teammate Jordan Poole?
Right.
Was that somebody painting him in a bad light?
No.
Come on, man.
So don't use that because there are people who really have to speak on that, and you almost become the crying wolf when you just use it any other time. Because I know we call Grayson Allen out for being dirty all the time because he was doing crazy stuff.
He was dirty.
People call Bill Laimbeer out for doing stuff. They hated him. So there's been plenty of people in this sport and other sports who people feel do too much or going the extra mile, putting a little extra sauce on it. And it isn't. This is one of the rare times I can say, yes, dog, this isn't a black thing. And please don't use that for when it really is something like that and it matters. And people go, there they go again. Because that stuff is real for people in other facets. This ain't that. You've created this. All right, we're talking about Draymond Green said, I don't know who he was talking about, but folks portraying him to make him out as the angry black man. Rob and I disagree. Rob says somebody should have got at him by now in the league. The players need to enforce. And I'm just confused. He's too smart to know not to use that because there are real issues going on in America and not to use that for something that was self-inflicted. You've created. 877-99 on Fox.
Q in Arizona. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Q?
Hey, man, raise y'all ratings, man. Put it to you like this.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm just joking, man. Hey, Calvin.
Yeah.
You almost made me pull over, man. I was laughing so hard when you said, ooh, there go Bird. Let me go over there, choke him out.
That's what he did.
And did you see that? I mean, Rudy literally walked into the scrum, minding his, what's going on over here?
He wasn't even swinging on nobody.
And he just slid in like baby boy when Ving Rams was strangling Tyrese. Q, you know what I'm talking about?
Right. I know what you're telling. It was hilarious. But anyway, my point is I would take Draymond Green on my team any day. Just like I would take – I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I would take Dennis Rodman on my team any day.
No, nobody arguing that. I totally get what you mean. I'm with you on that, Q. Every team needs that guy. Every team.
But you need that dog, man.
No. You could be tough and play hard and hard fouls. What he's doing is being a goon. I'm sorry, Q. That ain't what it is. He's a goon, and goon should get punched in the face. And this soft NBA has allowed him to get away with this for years.
He wasn't doing that to the Wallace brothers.
No,
Ben and Rasheed Wallace.
They wouldn't
he
go
wasn't doing
for that
to Steven Jackson, Ron Artest at the time, and Jermaine O'Neal. Served up. He wasn't doing that to the Dale Davis and Antonio Davis brothers.
It wouldn't happen.
And
and you tell me Charles Oakley and Anthony Mason are going for that?
No. And that's what the point is, dude. You're doing something in a league where you're literally the only one doing it. How are we not going to acknowledge you're the only one doing it? That's what made Steph unique. He was the only one shooting half-court threes regularly. You're the only one choking out Rudy Gobert.
David in Cincinnati, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up,
guys.
David?
Hey, what's happening? I agree with you both. I don't think Draymond's a tough guy at all. I mean, back in the day, he would have got whooped by any of those guys you just mentioned. And I agree with you that someone in the NBA should do it, retaliate. But the problem is, like, say next game, Julius Randle sucker punches him. You can't do that. You got to bring the 11th, 10th or 11th.
Oh, yeah. I told Rob that a minute off the air. It's got to be a guy who gets no minute. If I see Rudy getting choked out, I'm a teammate, and I'm in street clothes.
No, I'm not playing. I'm going to be the one, right?
Let me go ahead and serve him up real quick. I ain't playing anyway.
And I bet you his teammates pay their fine.
Exactly.
Yep. Matter of fact,
the team might pay.
If somebody starts strangling LeBron, I better see Bronny James go ahead and sock somebody up. He ain't playing anyway, Rob.
No doubt. Thanks for the call.
Thanks.
Kevin in Culver City, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Kev?
God is good.
Always.
All the time.
Hey, I got a new nickname for Mary Mack, the queen of Fox Sports Radio Funk. You coming with that heat wave, Ron Templeton? I mean, come on. That's a hit song right there. Maybe we're going to start dancing on a Friday.
All right, we don't want to see all that, Kevin. All right, settle down, Kevin.
I got you. Look, hey, Draymond Green, to use the angry black man narrative that so many black men go through on a work setting, out on the street, walking on the sidewalk. Draymond Green doesn't have to do that when he's walking the sidewalk. He's Draymond Green, celebrity basketball player. The NBA has given him a great platform to make millions and millions of dollars. he's going to be the next Charles Barkley when he retires.
He'll never be Charles Barkley. So
he'll get the opportunity, but we know what you mean. He ain't going to be Chuck.
He ain't going to be Charles Barkley.
He's going to be a broadcaster. But I'm saying the thing about Draymond Green is you get that narrative when you chokehold and put Rudy Gobert in a chokehold. You get that narrative when you sucker punch Jordan Poole in the fight.
You step on Sabonis.
You get that narrative when you step on LeBron James and you kick LeBron James. You cost the Warriors the championship, and they still pay you. And you use the angry black man narrative. Come on, that's a cop-out. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
Kevin,
it.
Yeah.
No doubt,
Kevin. Kevin,
you
you're with
that
me.
with Russell Westbrook or Kawhi Leonard or Joel Embiid. He knows where his bread is buttered.
No.
Yeah. That's my thing. Is there's too much real stuff happening in the world to use that where people can go, they can use that and say, oh, see, that they're always saying that. Like, no, it really does happen at times. This ain't that.
Randy in New Orleans, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Randy?
Calvin.
Yeah.
What's happening?
What's up, Randy?
How you?
Man, it's good to hear from y'all, man. Let me just say this. I didn't get an opportunity to see y'all when y'all came for the Super Bowl, but newsflash, I'm black on both sides, so I am very astute at being able to answer this question. Let me just say this. For Draymond to throw in being black in front of his anger issues is sad.
It is
and
sad.
on top of that, if you listen to his answer, Uncle Rob, his arrogance when he was talking about how successful and how educated.
Yes, what a great family he has. Yes,
that itself has zero to do with how you handle yourself on the court and how you treat other people.
Yeah.
Let me just say this: money and education cannot buy a class, and Draymond Green don't have class whatsoever. You can just tell simply by the way he carries himself on the court, in the way he answers questions, in the way he deals with it.
All right, Randy.
100%.
Now, Randy, he about to go to a Pelican games and look for you to choke you out,
Hey,
too now.
Randy, you spot on, though. And let me know. I'll help you out if he does come into the stands.
I don't know, Rob. Rob G, what you think? We was getting into it. Rob, help us. We was in the streets and we were in New
Oh, I'm
Orleans.
from New York, man. What are you
getting into
saying?
We're getting involved. You can't not get involved when you're from New York.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
from
just
New
making
York.
sure. Because
Come on,
you already know I told you.
You're as New York as Arnie Spanier. Please stop it.
What's that?
You're
He
as
said
New
you ain't
York
from
as
New York.
Arnie Spanier.
What? But he lives in Sap country.
Yeah. I
Is
just need
that
to know
right?
because
You're
I
not
told
beating
you.
nobody up, Rob.
I told you, Rob,
you
when I
kidding?
started with you, as much trash talking as you do to other people and everything, I told you I'm a if we in it type person. So don't
I
have
told
me
you,
out here throwing
I had
blows.
I had a fight
if you
my
ain't-
freshman year in college with my roommate. Wop wop. That was it.
Yeah, I like how you said that. Say it again.
Wop wop. Not wop papa do wop wop. Nah.
Wop, baba, loo, bop,
No.
bop. Yeah.
No.
I got you going home. You thinking about that in your sleep.
I had a
Can't believe you
fight.
played that
I
all
had
the
a
time.
fight.
All right.
All right.
I just need to
Don't
know.
mess with. I'm from
So,
New York.
hey,
he was from Connecticut. What? What you got?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah. Rob G, where's Super Bowl next year again? Remind me.
The Bay Area.
All right.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
It's like 4 hours.
There's going to be
from
a Steph Curry fan
It's
waiting
four-
on Radio
Yep.
Row.
I
It's
just
4
need to know.
hours.
And then
from
me and
there.
Dub got to fight somebody
Nah,
and then
I'm
get
being
mad
two
get mad at Rob after the fact. This was your fault.
And you know he's going to be because
Yeah.
he's not going to be in his diet mode. What? I was eating wings. Yeah, I know that we had to serve up people some 2-piece and a biscuit because you wasn't there.
Hey, Monty, I ate so many
No,
wings
it was
at the Super Bowl.
it was unreal.
How many? Like, what's the most you've had in one sitting in your life, Rob?
Well, I
the
can't
most
speak for a
wings.
sitting, but I can speak for like in a 2-hour span how much I saw him eat.
What do you think he had in 2 hours?
He had 10 wings.
Okay.
Because he grabbed, they give you 5 in each one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had 2 boxes.
The lady comes by randomly. I ain't see her before or after, just offering up sandwiches.
Okay.
He gets a ham sandwich. He had a family-sized thing of barbecue chips. Notice he ain't said I'm wrong yet. And that was after, Rob G, am I lying? That was after we went to breakfast.
Right, we went to breakfast with Chris.
Well, vacation, right? Yeah, I get
So
I was
it.
hungry.
I give him respect because he has been on his diet bag and he's been doing his thing. But to
Yes, he
watch him
has.
eat, he don't play.